ADCOLOR is the preeminent diversity and inclusion champion for creative industries.
This year's theme is Take a Stand, and what that means is that we really are becoming more bolder, more braver in how we talk about ourselves and how we bring ourselves to these rooms.
Take a stand is that rallying cry. It's that message that says that everyone does have an opinion in this.
Take a stand means to create change.
You have to put something on the line.
The only thing I love more than making ads or commercials are telling kids who look like me they could make ads or commercials. And so how I take a stand is just making space for that.
The ADCOLOR Futures program is a place where we meet the future of the industry.
It's about advancing their careers. It's about giving them a platform.
It's really important to build that network of like-minded people and build a program for the future to make the world a better place.
Take a Stand really connects so well to ADCOLOR's theme of rise up and reach back, because before you can do that, you have to own your own voice. You have to know what you stand for before you can help those that are coming up.
The best part about coming to ADCOLOR every year is that it feels like a family reunion. The Latinx dinner, having more voices in the room, having more Latinx activists a part of the conversation because they're the ones who are making change out there.
Is this your first Belle Biv DeVoe New Edition show that you'll see this evening? That's what I'm talking about.
When I think about the idea of taking a stand, for me it means challenging the status quo. It means going against the grain. It means being willing to stand alone when no one else stands.
The only way you survive is by hustling and by believing if you cry out against the darkness, somebody hears you.
Taking a stand doesn't have to be literal. It's about creating things where people that are different, that have a voice, that usually aren't heard or seen, have an opportunity to do great things.
It's really important that we are careful in how we exploit these stories and that we honor the people that are sharing their stories.
I think for so long it was like every trauma is the only story that we can tell about black men. That is not the only way that black people exist in the world.
What closes the gap is sending a message stronger than the world's message that's being sent to them.
The theme, Take a Stand, actually talks about action. What are we actually doing?
To me, taking a stand means refusing to stay quiet in the face of injustice. We know the power we have, and we should use that power for those who aren't as seen, those who are not given a voice, and those who are marginalized. ADCOLOR's whole existence has been to take a stand and champion diversity in media, marketing, and advertising. This is why we're here.
My whole life, I've had to take a stand for individuals that were in my classrooms that were different than me. I saw them getting bullied, or they weren't taken seriously in my eyes.
And this is the importance of us sharing our stories with each other. You never know how you impact someone else.
Keep shining and grinding every day.
Society tells us there's only room for one of us at the table. And once we all started talking in Hollywood, things started changing.
It's an amazing time to change the world, and I think that it's time for us to actually do it.
I want you to take a stand at your home, in your life, at work, and ADCOLOR is here to help.
Throughout our lives, we have opportunities where we test out knowing what our truth is. Places like ADCOLOR, we can actually share that, and other people resoundingly agree with us. It gives us that bit of courage to do it again and again in places, for most of us, where we may not look like the rest.